Hello everyone and welcome back to my art channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Alina. I am a fiction author and an aspiring artist. In today's video, I want to talk to you about my art goals for 2019 and how my perspective on achieving them has changed in the first quarter of this year. We typically talk about goals at the start and the end of a particular year, but as I'm documenting my entire art journey from total noob to hopefully someone with passable skills, this topic bears further analysis. Or at least I think so. Before we get into this topic, I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm drawing today. This is a new sketchbook I bought a while back, and I decided to paint and draw on every available surface it has to offer. For the cover I went with acrylic paint and a flower. I previously painted this with watercolor pencils and it turned out very differently. Still, I love acrylic paints and I was pretty happy with the end result. Back to my art goals. I didn't set many such goals for 2019, but I did pick very challenging ones. The first, I already failed this one mind you, was to draw every single day. Pretty tame, right? The second was to learn human anatomy. The third, to learn how to draw manga style characters. I also set a goal to learn more about digital art and two more relating to art challenges. The first was to complete Inktober, and then at least one other, draw out 100 of whatever I chose, that style of challenge. When I set these goals, they made sense to me, obviously. I started taking art more seriously in the spring and summer of 2018, and well, the first reason was my love for painting and drawing and the fact it thoroughly relaxes me. I had ulterior motives to keep putting more time and effort into it. As you know, I am a fiction writer. I have been thinking about diving into cover design for a while, and when I finally started doing my own covers, it turned out I loved it. So another idea came to me. I always have trouble finding stock photo that's at least a little similar to the characters I create for my books. So wouldn't it be great if I were able to design my own? I'm not saying I was wrong, it was a great idea. However, pushing myself too much with my art, on top of how badly I push myself with my writing, that wasn't the best combination ever. I'm typically too stressed and these crazy goals didn't help. I also have bouts of depression that require me to put time and effort in dealing with my mental health. Stress, yeah, that doesn't help matters any. After much soul searching, I decided to change my approach and shift my focus. Instead of focusing so much on progress and time slots and making sure I never fail, I thought I should take a deep breath and relax. I am now focusing on building healthy drawing and painting habits. I'm still aiming to draw as often and as much as I can. Writing almost every day helps, and I'm sure the same is true of drawing, so that's why I tried and keep trying. However, when you tend to get sucked in and take no breaks, that approach can be detrimental. So I aim to draw as often as I can, but not feel guilty on the days I don't get around to it. The other shift in perspective is a major one. I always had issues calling myself an artist, even a newbie artist or aspiring artist. I felt I was too unskilled to call myself that. I realized that if I dance around the word and try to keep myself on the outside of the artist world, that won't help at all. I need to take myself seriously, so here I am, calling myself an aspiring artist, and only partially feeling like a fraud. The third major change is my perspective on failure. I always felt bad when a drawing or painting ended up looking like dog poop. I felt like I was failing. And by the way, speaking of dog poop, if you hear weird sounds in the background, that's the dog. That's Ares. So sorry about that. So back to this failure thing. I realized the only true failure is giving up. As long as I keep trying and improving, I'll call it a win and move on. These were my art goals epiphanies for the first quarter of the year. They might change more, but for now I feel like I found a middle ground where I can make art a priority without putting too much pressure on myself. I want to focus on this balance, as I know I have no plans to ever give up my full-time career as an author. So here's to more often posting videos on YouTube, drawing and painting more, and hopefully improving throughout the year. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you've had similar experiences where you reframe the way you think about your goals, please share them in the comments down below. I'd love to talk about it with you. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like and maybe even subscribe to my channel. I'll be back soon with another video. I'm currently aiming to post once a week, preferably on Fridays, but I will extend it to the weekend if anything goes wrong, which happened this week. I've been trying to record this voiceover for like 2 days and things went wrong. So yeah, fingers crossed I achieved my goal of posting a video per week, and I'll see you all later. Bye!